Today we're trying out all the mobile games that we come across. But first, we have to find them. Okay, not even like 3 scrolls into this, we already got into Hero Wars. If you don't know, Hero Wars is probably one of the worst mobile. Like, what? Where is she putting them? This is straight up. What the hell am I looking at? Honest to God, I think I've already like played this game before. Like, genuinely, I think I've played it once, maybe. I am not completely sure. This is the campaign. There is energy. There's an energy system. Listen, I'm a bit of a mobile gamer, so I hate every game that has a energy system. I feel like it's a big waste of time when you introduce an energy system. Now I'm not sure whether this is the main game or not. Okay, so this is the actual. I'm still kind of in the tutorial because it's guiding me on what to do. I literally can't click anything else. And so it's kind of lengthy. I'm trying to skip as much as I can. How to play. They tell us everything that there is. Increase hero power, which is pretty much do nothing. Destroy enemy outpost, which is that math game. And earn ranks and unlock new heroes, which is pretty much the other thing that we were doing. I do not want to do another campaign. Looks like there's a leaderboard, there's inventory, heroes, spin the wheel. And so it seems like it's ultimately an energy game. Which this game does not seem that fun. Basically, this is just a terrible game. It's a terrible game. There's an energy system, and it's not an outright scam. It doesn't completely flood you with ads and tell you to buy stuff or compete to win. You know, it's not a complete outright scam, I don't think. It's just a very terrible game that I don't even see any adult ever really playing. I don't think the game was made for an adult, to be fair. It's probably meant for like 2-year-old little Timmy in the bus who happened to get an ad from his YouTube shorts or his TikToks, who again would be enticed to download it after he sees it. Now we're gonna keep scrolling. Okay, this is our 4th ad. We've actually been scrolling for quite some time now. I'm going to go on actual YouTube and seeing if I'm able to get a mobile ad on YouTube instead. Okay, we got another one. So I'm a spider so wet. I don't know if this is a mobile game or not. We will check it out. It looks like it's meant for a mobile, however, it's letting me be on desktop. Okay, there are a lot of games like these. Honestly, it's not bad. It uses the actual character from the anime. I've watched the anime. I have no idea what it's saying though. Other than that, it's pretty typical for these AFK kind of arena style games where you just equip stuff. Okay, I had to mute her. Okay, at the very least, there is no energy system for this game. So, it's just a terrible game. You know, it's an AFK game if you're into that. You could also turn auto off, which would make you start having to do the abilities, which, to be honest, who really wants to do it when everybody else is gonna get ahead of you? In your clan, for example. Okay, with that being said, we are probably going to rank this on terrible. If we're being quite honest, it is, I would say it's better than Hero Wars at the very least. There's no energy system. If anything, if I see the other games are a little bit better, I honestly might move Hero Wars down to D tier just because of the energy system itself. On top of it just not being a good game in general, it's just trash, to say the least. We're gonna try finding our next one. Okay, we found Zenless Zone 0 right here. I don't know if this is a mobile game. It says click to is this a mobile game? I have no idea. I mean, I'm downloading it. Okay, wait, stop. Don't do that. Okay. Apparently it's an Android game. Okay, so I will be installing it. Okay, we are still compiling shaders now, and I am not exaggerating when I say it's been 35 minutes since I've tried installing this app, and it's just loading screen after loading screen. I mean, it honestly feels like I am perpetually in the GTA loading screen, genuinely. It's a decent video. The animation so far is good. That's all I will say. But that's just the animation. The gameplay could be absolutely dog water. Okay, finally I'm able to do something. I didn't know. Oh, the mobility is so fluid. This is top notch, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and the attacks are actually fluid. The animation's amazing. Oh, okay. This is kind of cool. You could combo, so I could like knock him up, and then I could hit him into a combo. So there's actual like strategy into how you can play. This is kind of cool. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was like shitting on it maybe in the beginning because the loading screen is abysmal, and that is still true. But the actual gameplay of it is pretty smooth. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're actually into this, and this is amazing. I don't know why I got instant GTA vibes. Even though I already know it's more like, this literally reminds me off a room from Just Cause 4. Which is pretty insane in a mobile game. Okay, so apparently there is like an energy system on here as well to restore battery for chances today. I'm not quite sure what that's for. But so far it is a cool game, I will say that. Okay, so all in all, this game's alright. It just seems like a gacha game, kind of similar to Genshin Impact, I would say. It's just a gacha game. So with that being said, I like the graphics, I like the gameplay, but since this is a gacha game, I will just say it's actually good, right? That I would only put it at actually good. The amount of space that it requires, on top of, I cut it out of the video, but I actually crashed one time already in the game. For me personally, I would put it at okay. I know a lot of people would put it at godlike, so just for that, I'm putting it in actually good. That's already my compromise. I could already see myself getting some backlash for this. But anyways, we're gonna go back to looking at even more. Our next mobile game, I think it is Ultimate Adventure right here. I think this is supposed to be a mobile game, but for whatever reason it's letting me play on, let me just make sure it's a mobile game. Alright, so I found the game Immortal Legend Idle RPG, and honestly, looking at just this screenshot tells you everything you need to know. This is like the same cookie cutter game that they keep like just printing out in mass. It's one of these AFK games that does absolutely nothing different, really. The only advantage I would give to So I'm a Spider So What is that the graphics were actually nice, whereas this doesn't really appeal to me. It kind of looks like a dungeon crawler, which if that appeals to you, then that appeals to you. But for me personally, I tend to not like that. Honestly, Immortals Revenge is just gonna go in C. I think it's terrible, but it's still, I think it's better than Hero Wars, which literally has an energy system. Again, any game with an energy system that doesn't even let you really play the game is terrible. I know I'm shitting on the game again, but it's just that bad. Anyways, we're gonna continue looking for more games. I got another Hero Wars web one. I have been scrolling for quite some time now. Hero Wars again, yay. I wish I got a different mobile game ad. Let's at least watch this one.
Check out Hero Wars. It's one of the best ad-free games out there right now. It has a real RPG vibe and a wide variety of heroes and game modes.
Honestly, this one's not as bad as the octopus bullshit that I just saw. Okay, we finally have 2 different mobile game ads, I think. Final Fantasy. This might be an actual game. It's not a mobile game, I don't think. No, it's not a mobile game. All right, this is for PC, Mac, and Steam. All right, I think this one's for sure to be a mobile game, and I'm gonna look it up on the App Store just to make sure. Okay, so I was able to find the mobile game. It's a little bit different. On there it's Taonga the Island Farm. On here it's Taonga Island Adventure Farm. But it is literally the same game. It's by the same company. So we're just gonna see. I'm assuming this is what it would even. What the hell is this? Alright, so it's not even a farming simulator yet. I assume it's gonna go to the farm, but there's already an energy system introduced. So I'm getting energy and wasting energy just striking plants, completing missions. I haven't even started like actually building my farm yet. I'm just destroying stuff so that I could build my farm in the future, which kind of sucks, right? They're making me use my energy. At least I'm getting energy too, but I mean this is already pretty trash. The actual art itself is, I mean it's alright. Doesn't look, no, it looks pretty bad. Who am I kidding? I feel like AI could maybe make some better art than this. Okay, I mean we're finally introduced to the actual world and we're starting to see some buttons and widgets, but again, this is pretty, I feel like this is straight up just Farmville. This is literally just Farmville, but like a worse version of Farmville, right? Because Farmville has you waiting on, I believe it has you waiting on mostly just timers instead of like actual. Alright, so again, that is not a very fun type of game. At least not the ones I like to be playing. I do know a bunch of people do like Farmville though. People love Farmville. So just based off that, I'm willing to give it the okay. Alright. Let's see. I know I said I was going to do mobile games, but I don't know how to delete this and I already uploaded it on here, but it's Marvel Rivals. I saw an advertisement for Marvel Rivals. I'm not going to play the game. It's obviously not a mobile game and I'm not going to install it either. But I already know it's S tier because I have played it before and it is just an insane game if you haven't already tried it. I know this is ruining it for your mobile ads, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we found, I think, our last one. It's Evony Build Your Empire. This is definitely a mobile game. I've seen, like, you've seen these advertisements before. Or I've seen these advertisements before. Let's find out if that's actually what the game is about. I've always been curious because those are the main ones I've... Alright, so it looks like this one finished installing pretty quickly. Okay, so far, this is literally what you see from the advertisements where you have to scroll to shoot. Is this very fun? Absolutely not. But it's definitely a mini game. I could see it as a mini game. Definitely not a main game. If this is their whole main game, this is absolute trash. Okay, so we're actually finally playing the game. We are upgrading at something instantly for free. What that means is their VIP points. I played a lot of games like these. Okay, this is kind of sus. But anyways, the graphics aren't all that great for me. With the false advertisement of the minigame, you're thinking the minigame's the main game and then you come to play it and this being the actual game you play. And let me tell you, games like these, let's say you want to have two builders, you want to build two things at once. Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time building two things at once because it's gonna be pay to win. It's a city builder game, so it's false advertisement just from the get-go, which I think is just straight up scummy. And for that reason alone, I will simply put it on don't download. Like, simply don't download the game. Honestly, let's just change it up because I think this is my like true feelings towards these things. You know, energy games suck, so that's why I'm putting this lower. Energy game. This is just complete false advertisement. That's not even like that's not the main game, which sucks. You could argue the same thing about Hero Wars. It's not the main game. But yeah, most of them are terrible. I don't know who would ever play any of these games. They freaking suck. And yeah, I'm never installing any of those games ever again.